This week's featured card is Harmless Offering. It is a cute little enchantment that likes to give your opponents things that you no longer want. The following text will show you exactly why, and of course, one of the harshest things it can do is make your opponent lose the game, which, fun fact, isn't something you want to do. How's it going, Z Squad? Big Z here. This marks the fourth video in our series, one card, two decks, one winner. Just here to do a little plug, of course. If you would be so kind as to please like, subscribe, and maybe follow my other channels, that'd be amazing. Everything will be in the link below. Really trying to get this community going, and you could be one of the first. Be eternally grateful. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to beat you over the head with it forever, of course, but let's move on into the matches. Thank you very much. Big Z out. I'm excited to bring you guys our first deck of the week. This one is called Steal or Give. Pretty simple strategy overall. Either you're going to steal their stuff with the use of Crab Abomination, Grinzo, Breach, Etali, Wrench, or you are going to give them things they do not want to have. Greed's Gambit lets you, is exactly as it sounds. You get some creatures, you gain 6 life, you get to draw 3 cards. Once it's removed, you lose all of that, or every single upkeep, you have to discard a card, lose 2 life, and sacrifice a creature. So you get a little bit to live, but you have a few turns to figure out what you're going to do with it. In this case, we're going to hope we draw Harmless Offering, featured card for the week, or we cry, pretty much. We need to give Harmless Offering, give Greed's Gambit away with Harmless Offering because it's going to hurt. Some people are wise on it. They'll just kill it real quick. It really kind of depends. You got to play to your matchup, figure out what's going on. Some removal, Ritual of Soot. We have Demonic Pact, of course, another one you want to give away. Archfiend Dross. I only put one in here. He is someone you can give away when he's about to fizzle out. Most people will just kill him though, but he has a 6/6 blocker. If they don't kill him, you can just start wrecking their face with it, and then just give it away. Cruel Claw is nice because it can hit their stuff and steal something that way. You also can use Cleansing Wildfire to destroy a land you do not want them to have, or you can obviously use it against your own. That's why we have a few artifact lands that are indestructible in here. The indestructible lands obviously will give you will not die when you target them with Wildfire, but they will give you some extra lands, which is nice. Strike it rich for some extra tokens. Kroxa is just to help us ramp a little faster. No recursion with them, just a way to kind of get your bigger threats when you don't need them, and then, throw away your little ones. Like if you already have a Demonic Pact on the field, probably don't want to risk a second one, so on and so forth. That's Steal or Give. Let's get on to some matches. Duck, duck, baby. Alright, duck, duck, baby. Duck, duck, Davey doesn't know what to do. We're laid back. This is the last game we're playing tonight, guys. We're just chilling. That's about a wait. Alright, we'll strike it rich here. Play the Dross Forge Bridge second. Awesome. Dross Bridge. Soul Warden. I'm surprised. You guys want to see my surprise face? Let's strike it rich. Again. Really odd. Ooh. Maybe. Yeah, we'll just play Grenzo. Bad news is whatever we play, it's just gonna get sucked up. But yeah, it's fun. Alright, so he's going to most likely power up the soul so he can go right above us. He is not doing that. Okay. Resplendent Angel. Solid. Alright, we're gonna board wipe. Definitely board wipe. Gain a life out of it. Nice. Another permanent comes, they mill. Yeah. Boom! Hit him for 6. Okay. So next we'll do Greed's Gambit. There's another soul guy. Okay. We'll have some blockers here. Gotta love it. Mono white, no brain. Easy, no brain. Let's Greed's Gambit here. Hopefully we get our namesake. There she is. There he is. Yeah, it's probably a girl. It's probably a girl. Now let's wait this. Let's get rid of cleansing from one of the packs. Then we'll give them Harmless Offering. A little slow. Alright, Case of the Uneaten Feast. It's back. We're gonna go up and over. Just block 1. Feast lets him do stuff. Sacrifice creature, okay. You may cast cards from your graveyard. Alright, you can have this. I give it to you, sir. Let's see what else they have up here. I feel like Altar of Blood is whatever. Heliod's kind of a card. Let's take their Ocelot. Alright, so they're gonna have to play something. No, they don't. They're gonna have to play something that's gonna have to. Something impactful. Obviously, they have to play something. Like, duh, they have to play something. Yeah. I know. Ugh. No, don't make us mill. Ah, well. That's fine. So get rid of Healer Hawk here. Alright, so what are they going to get rid of? Discard a card. Heliod, obviously. Sacrifice something. Kind of perfect. I'd say. What do they have that we want? I think we want Heliod. And we want Etali. Alright, that put him really low, which is nice. Hey, another Etali. Ocelot's Pride. Mill something. We don't want to do anything. Ah. Nice, and then we can start. We can play 2 Ocelot's Brides to gain some life. Yeah, our Voice of the Blessed should be able to rise up here shortly. Gotta love playing their own deck against them. Alright, he's solid enough. So, we could have into Harmless and switched. So you could have seen it work. It's good. We'll keep that. Alright, Z Squad. Got Artifact Land, Cleansing Fire. Some high level stuff where we can bring out our own lands by shooting our own stuff. I like this. This is too bad. Z Squad isn't too bad. Oh, I said bad like that, but it's not too bad. Just forget that happened. Be better off. What the hell is that thing? Is that a Cerberus? Okay. Fair enough. Sorry, with yawn in your face. Why not speed this up? When you're recording content, you hope that when there's a rope, that it's not a good game. It just makes more work for you. It's like, great. Now I'm gonna have to speed this up. We could just leave, but I really like our hand. We're gonna ramp really fast. Really fast. Hit him with let him know he's maybe he's distracted. We'll just have a dancing opal get his attention. There we go. Hey, it worked. No way. That actually worked. Guy was like, oh. That or he was ran out of time. Okay, he didn't run out. Target our land, it's artifact, it's indestructible. I need to get rid of these lands. The ones that work better if there's less lands just do not work out for me very well. Let's play the Dross. This will be a good smack yourself upon me type of thing. If they kill it, then they kill it. 3 mountains. 3 mountains in a dream. Okay. They took our 1 guy. Oh, kill it. They're gonna power it up again. Oh, they're gonna power us down. I should give it first strike. Nice. Alright, let's target our land again. And draw a land. Let's rule call and let them promise them something. I'm gonna sneeze on. We took the Relic Robber. That felt good. So now they can beef it up pretty good, which does some. And they get to steal something from ours. Hey, that was our land. butthole. If this is the beginning of your card, I guess we'll do the Forge. There we go. Easy. Well, it's not easy at all. Okay, so they might just swing to get show off. I hate show off. Show off is the worst. Okay, that feels better. Ooh, that's even better. Now let's get a show off in the air. So that would be 6, 9, 11. We can... The show off's so easy. We can... Yeah, let's do this. Wall. And take play with fire. I don't like this type of thing. So if they use a creature, we can just... Welcome, Z Squad, to our second deck for this video. Rakdos Discard. It is obviously in the colors of red and black. If you're not familiar with Rakdos, that is what Rakdos is. We have, of course, Harmless Offering here. A little light on the giving away stuff, but it's really mean to keep making them discard with the use of Kroxa. Waste Not, gives you value for everything that's discarded. We have the Burglar, just in case we can steal some stuff to play. Not too often. Momentum Breaker is either they have to sacrifice something, it's hard to hit sometimes, or make them discard. Bandit's Talent, something we can pop down for value and start raising it up. Thoughtseize, of course, it's always really fun to make them discard something and then Thoughtseize them and then take what they didn't want you to, throw away, what they didn't want to throw away. Greed's Gambit is the main thing here, of course. We need a little bit of Harmless here, so pretty light. It's trying to just slap through a Rakdos shell, but it's a discard shell. But it works very well, and it kind of really piles on the mean. This one is a solid deck. Ritual of Soot, of course. We pretty much need to stabilize against mono white or red and stuff. Some of the green decks you might be in trouble for, but we'll have to get ahead of them another way anyway. Green runs out of control, so yeah, a little lower to the ground, but highest mana cost is 4 for this one, so it works pretty well. Without further ado, Z Squad, let's go into the matches. Alright, Z Squad, we have the Harmless Offering, we got Greed's Gambit, we have 1 land. Unfortunately, we can't keep it. I don't know what he's holding, but we cannot keep it. This feels a little worse, but we will draw red at some point. Yeah, we'll keep it. I think we just go... Well, I guess it makes sense. We just throw Kroxa. Hey! Throw Kroxa, get it back. Throw Kroxa, get it back. Let's put Waste Not there. Hopefully we draw a land. This will be our 3rd turn in a row. We should draw lands. We did not, but Momentum Breaker will help. That way he's not just doing whatever he wants. We will try to Thoughtseize a land from him. Well, actually we can't. Never mind. Yeah, well, this just makes sense. We're obviously just going to sacrifice a creature. Problem is there are 2 decks for this. Is like Harmless Wreck's really good and it does win us games. But we have to get a game where we're using it to win. Yay, lands. I say. there. Make him discard some creatures. Nice. I mean, I feel like we don't bother, right? They're gonna attack and kill her anyway. It's not like they won't do it. Okay. Yeah, it's vigilance. Ugh, of course it does. Hey. One fun thing to do with Kroxa is, like, he automatically sacrifices himself at the end of the turn. You can put a stop, like a hold, and then sack him with, like, what is that? I don't know what it's called. Yeah, we'll attack with both. Wait, did that chocobo just butt bounce over there? Alright, yeah, it's vigilant, so might as well swing. Exile 5. We're going to sacrifice Momentum Breaker next turn. Debating whether or not to block. In a weird predicament here, so he needs to do something while he keeps his drawing lands. We're going to sacrifice our Momentum Breaker so we can play our Kroxa next turn. Ooh, we got the Gambit, though. The combat play. Oh man. We're going to pretend like that's a good game. Let's keep a hand. That matters. That doesn't matter, I should say. Hit him with the old bandit's talent. It's a bat with all of his stolen stuff. Alright, so at least we can... Oof. Oh, so it's a Planeswalker deck. Alright, so we need lands. I say we tap for this and let him counter it. Because he's going to. Oh. Missing land drops. Unfortunate. Hey, okay. So we need to feel out. Make him discard a counter spell, because God forbid you. Don't play counter spells. Sorry guys. It's just... I mean, you're using blue to use counter spells. I get it. It's just... Ugh. Maybe they'll let us. Okay, so next, if they discarded this, they have another one, right? What's the chance they have another counterspell in their hand? I say we go Lily. Not punished. Each player discards a card. I'm hoping next turn they play. Yeah, we should have double it. We play with double seasons. Oh, cool. So we're gonna play Greed's Gambit here. Nice.
Let us see if your talents are worth cataloging.
Gonna tap my stuff. Hey, another Harmless. I say we go here. Whatever deals combat damage. That's fine. We want them to tap out. So we really do. Let's get rid of the grounded guy. Okay, we want them to play doubling season. And then we're gonna harmless Rick. Oh. Or there's that. I thought they were getting rid of our enchantments. Okay, well you can have this, sir. That is all yours. It has that forever. I do not want that. Alright, so now every turn he's going to have to discard. He's going to get all the negatives we had, so he's going to discard a card. And if he gets rid of enchantments, it will hurt us as well. But he'll have to discard 3 cards. He'll lose, so that's like 6. Yeah, like 3 and 3 and 3. I don't know what my old damn card does. I want to make sure I'm telling you guys the right thing, so. Yeah, so he'll have to. Yeah, he'll lose 6 life, discard 3 cards, sacrifice 3. Hey. Nice. Make him lose 3 more life, make him lose 2 life. Okay, so basically they need to get rid of our Kroxa or we win. Okay. That's finally a win. It's awesome. They can't exile our stuff. Oh, they can tap them. Ah, okay. That does give them a little longer, to be fair. Hey, another Kroxa. Not even close. Never even had it. You just gotta be careful. This one didn't escape, so you need to keep. You need to keep the right one. Okay. Easy. That's what we like to see. Alright. Alright, PS5's on, so I'm gonna try to turn it off. Well, I'm not gonna try. I will turn it off. Elf. Okay. We don't want to counter your elves. I want to see what you have in your hand so I can get rid of your elves. I hate this one, so we have to get rid of him. It's unfortunate, but he can, with it, he can huck elves back into his hand. And that just feels really bad. Let's play Waste Not. I don't know what... Sorry, I don't really know how far we're gonna get with that. Line of... Alright, so... I think we just go Tiny Bones here so we can block some damage. I'm surprised he hasn't played Elvish War Master yet. There it comes. Ask and you shall receive. It's so nasty. Alright, so let's hope Gambit gets us Ritual of Soot. It did not. Fun fact, guys. It did not. Not at all. Okay. I mean, against the elf deck, it really wouldn't matter too much. But if we, gave it to him this turn, and then we Ritual of Soot, then we pretty much win. So, that would have been nice. Collected Company. Solid. Yeah, so we lose next turn, because they only have 1 land. All of their elves, just let them tap. 4 more. Okay. Yeah, let's hope that we can block enough to matter. I don't think we're going to be able to, but we should draw what we need here. We still didn't draw it. That's wild and crazy. Why don't I have enough space? Yeah, they're about to be powered up like mad, thanks to him. Alright, so we did not draw it, and they're gonna win next turn, so that's a quick one out. That feels bad. Man, we just can't win right now. Once again, a two-hander. It's just every time you have 3 lands, it's ass. If anything below 3 lands, it's good. I guess we'll keep it anyway. Never learned our lesson. And not punished either. Counter. Get him out. Get him out now. Oh my god, everyone has such a hard on for that spell. Look at it. He's like, I'm not gonna do anything. Let's do Momentum Breaker. He's gonna fire off another counter spell. That's fine. Now let's see how many counter spells he has. There we go. At the beginning of each player, the player draws a card if the opponent has 4 more cards. I guess that's kind of cool. Each player discards a card. There we go. Fair enough. We got Lily. Does 4 to everything. Let's go here. Start discarding your stuff, ma'am. Get it out of here. Oh, whatever you have in your hand you want to keep? Eh, get rid of it. Nice. Yeah, give me cards. Give me cards while you keep your counter spells. I guess that makes sense, right? Like, I say we Thoughtseize first. See if we can get out of their hand. Then we play Kroxa. Alright, just the land. Man, they're gonna make a Mirrex token, but that's fine. They can't block anyway. We're gonna start smacking for a lot of damage, sir. Hey, Green's Gambit. Nice. Alright, so obviously... Yeah, get out of here. Your poo deck. We're gonna do one more. Today. Let's see. With that one. And we'll try the other deck and see what we get. It's hard to like just to pull the trigger when you get harmless. I almost forgot what it's called. Harmless offering, just because like by itself it doesn't do anything. So like when you see it in your hand, like you want to draw it later, not now. So I mean, I guess we could have ran like Beseech or something to go grab it. It's just normally you're just kind of the goal is to lower their defenses, shift through, and then get what you want. So yeah, none of that shit. You're not discarding nothing. Them a momentum breaker, just to keep them down a land. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Okay, well that feels better. I say we just do this, and then we start making him discard. Let's get rid of this land. We don't need it. Nice. So they're gonna put, I guess, Waking the Trolls. Oh, okay. That's a sweet land. Why does everyone keep getting a 4/4? Wild. Wild to me how often this keeps happening. Every time it attacks, it just gets a land. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, we'll have them lose. Discard 2. There we go. Alright, so we can play Kroxa next turn. And we'll win. We'll win. I mean, that's very strong. There's Harmless. Alright, so next turn. I kind of like this because if he chooses to... Oh. Alright, so now he needs to do 9 damage or we win. Hey, we have Harmless. Smash counts. He's out. He's out. He's a little shit, but he's out. Wow, rude. What we had should still be there. The fire we have and the flaws. I just hope that you want it all. Oof. Sorry, buddy. Alright, I mean, that's fine. Go. Then we do this. Hit him with 2. I want to say a good game because he was trying to eat us with lands. But how's it going, Z Squad? Thank you for making it this far. We're here to talk a little bit about the decks and then, of course, announce the winner. So the first deck that we showcased was Steal or Give. Worked pretty well, as you guys could see. Stealing. Well, we could steal on the way in. Trying to get green down and then just handing it over. That way they have to sacrifice their stuff. It can be a little difficult, I will admit, when you are behind. Get that to pull off. Be pulled off quite as easily as I'd like it to. But, I mean, you just have to stall a little bit, let them get drained down and then try to reapply the board. And, hopefully the rest of the cards get you there and you steal something nice along the way. Then, of course, the second one is Rakdos Discard, as I named it. It's already just a nice discard shell, nice and solid, with Harmless in there. Like people are already like, man, I have to win by top decks, and then you force them into like a part where they have to play the card. And if it's a creature, it gets sacrificed. If they don't, it gets discarded, and they always lose 2 life. So it puts them in a bit of a pickle where they want to play it no matter what, and that can get a little rough. The 2 really did a great job overall. I mean, they didn't, win every single match ever, but not a lot of decks do. But I like them both quite a bit. I feel like you could build either one and probably have a good time with it. One has a little more rares than others, that being steal or give. So leave that up to you guys. And of course, like always, you can afford to maybe get rid of some of those pain lands. I'd rather just take 2, and that cost me in some games. But I'd say I'm a glutton for pain. So let's move over to the winner. And without further ado, the winner is Rakdos Discard. The consistency is really amazing with this deck. It really went the distance. Liliana, sacrifice stuff, make him discard, waste not. Just a lot of value, a lot of churning through. Harmless Offering just puts that little bit of the oop right on top. Obviously, there's nothing else really give away besides Greed's Gambit, but with 4 of them in there, you're going to get them quite a bit. So, Rakdos Discard is our winner for the 4th week in a row. So that was a Hall of Fame ad on our Discord. So if you're interested, please go ahead and join.
Login squad up, cards on fire. Zoldar's life taking strings higher. Tap that mana, feel the hype. Best damn place on your Friday night.